Welcome to the new series, Fresh Cup of Coping. As you can tell, it's a whole new different setup. It's a whole new different series. I named this series Fresh Cup of Coping, courtesy of Miss Tara. I want to focus on coping mechanisms, coping strategies, what people have done to stay sane during quarantine pretty much. I do want to incorporate getting coffee and giving it to my guests. Today, she actually recommended Clutch Coffee and Rancho. So I am drinking a vanilla bean latte. And oh, thank God I needed this today. I have a very special guest today. My very first guest. She is also a YouTube creator. Her outlet is cooking. With no further ado, this is Cooking with Kikay.
Yay! Hello everyone! Cheers! Cheers!
Yes!
Cheers.
So, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'll try.
Okay.
I'm so nervous. It's my first guesting. I told her I'm so nervous. And it's so weird. I do have a channel. It's Cooking with Kikay, like she said. It's a cooking channel. Married to, how do I say this? To her husband's husband.
Honestly, he would leave me for him. So.
Same for my husband. So they're best friends. One fun fact, now that it's out that they're married, I actually officiated their wedding.
She was our officiant. I asked her and within the next day she got it.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. I think that's probably gonna be the most personal.
Oh.
I guess project I'll ever be a part of.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I'm honored. Yes. So, like I said, I do want to incorporate coping mechanisms. So, you started cooking with Kikay,
I want to say the only reason why I'm saying this is because, well, my first video was about 5-6 months ago, based on YouTube's thing. But we've actually been, my sister and I have been looking into me starting a project, social media project, maybe beginning of 2020 for sure.
Oh, so before
it's been a conversation.
Oh, okay.
People have been, encouraging me too, but then my sisters really were the ones who are they're the driving forces.
Oh.
They were like, you have to do it, we'll do the back, the dirty work, the busy work, and all you have to do is film and just we'll make it happen. I'm like, oh God, okay. So it's been a while. It's been like a year, over a year in the works.
In the works.
But first episode's 6 months ago, I think.
So do you think having it, especially at the height of quarantine, it's helped you kind of get yourself busy, kind of take your mind off of things?
I think for sure. I think definitely the process of it, me doing the work, filming and all that, definitely got me busy and kind of put me in a certain bubble where nothing else is happening around me. You know what I mean? This is going on and I'm I don't know what's happening in the outside world. Yeah. Then again, I'm surrounded by you, who's a nurse. My husband's a nurse, so I still kind of am brought back to reality. Yeah. But another, I think, key thing is, because like I said, it's my project with my sisters. It started with my sisters, very heavily with my sisters. I think it's them as well, me being able to do the project and having them as my support system, and we were talking more often. You would have multiple conversations, Zoom meetings every week. Yeah. So it's we check in on each other, so it brought us closer. So it's a lot of different factors. Okay.
So I just kind of want to use this, your platform, kind of inspire other people too, because you would never find me in the kitchen.
That's a lie.
Unless I'm eating. My mom would always be like, you need to learn how to cook, you need to learn how to do this. And the type of person that I am is, the more you tell me to do something, the more I would not do it.
Is it a Gemini thing? I was to ask. Sorry, we're happy I'm doing it. Is it a Gemini thing? I don't know.
I'm so hard-headed. I'm so hard-headed that I'm just I don't know. No. And because like back then I still lived with my parents, so like I felt like so cramped, and I feel like they'll be like, oh, now you're cooking, meh, meh, meh. But like I kind of had like a quarantine area where I was able to have my own space. So I finally got to like explore the kitchen in my own terms.
Oh, yes.
You know, so I did dabble on like baking.
She always gives us with these great like baked goods. So my husband will come home like, oh, you have a bag of like cookies or like bread. I'm like, what? Yeah, oh yeah, Mia made them just now. I'm like, what?
You're like, what?
That's amazing.
I mean, like with cooking though, it's so different because I feel like I'm intimidated by it because I feel like you kind of just, I mean, my mom would always say that, oh yeah, you just put it and then you taste.
It's a Pinoy thing. It's a Filipino thing.
You know, like tancha or whatever. And I'm like, I need like measurements. Like I'm so like nervous to mess it up that like simple recipes that like really intimidate me because I'm like, how do I know? How do I know if it's too salty? How do I know if it's this, you know? So I have Miss Kikay here to guide me through it. Build my confidence into cooking like meals. So I asked her what simple meal we can do today, and she suggested
chicken adobo, you guys. I may get myself in trouble for this. I always say chicken adobo is supposed to be one of the easiest dishes in our culture, Filipino culture. However, or maybe in the world, I don't know. It's really easy. You have like 4 ingredients maybe, but because it is so easy, it's very easy to mess up. Yeah. And every Filipino household has their own version. So that's why I said, don't criticize my recipe or how we're making it today, as long as we like it at the end of the day, right? You guys? The sad Jimmy's like, don't
you know, Gemini
criticize. Don't criticize, okay? We're here to make her feel better in the kitchen, you guys.
Yes, and so will you maybe. Hopefully this can help you build that confidence and start with adobo, you know? So yeah, it's a pretty good staple.
Are you excited?
I'm nervous.
I've never seen her in the kitchen cooking. I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
All right, so what ingredients do we need for chicken adobo?
Okay, so chicken adobo. Again, guys, this is Kikay's
chicken adobo.
Okay. So, kung di kayo agree, sorry na lang. Okay. I have syempre vinegar. You said I can mention brands?
Yes.
Okay. Syempre, mga laking Pilipinas. Those who grew up in the Philippines, we know about Dato Puti. So we're only doing the regular Dato Puti. Don't buy the spicy one, obviously, unless you want it spicy. But no, I won't recommend that. Weird. Yeah, that's weird. We have regular soy sauce. I have Silver Swan, another very famous one in the Philippines. These two you could buy at any Filipino store, Asian store. I actually much prefer Dato Puti soy sauce. I don't have any, so we'll stick to this.
Interesting. Make sure you don't buy the Kikay man soy sauce.
Yes.
That tastes different. That's not it. That's wrong.
And also, since you brought that up, good job, good job. See, bigay siya tips, cooking tips. She's giving us tips. Don't get, for this recipe at least, don't get the dark soy sauce. That's super, super salty. It would say dark soy sauce. Don't get that. So, another tip.
Interesting.
Yes.
That's what I'm afraid of, because I'm afraid to make food too salty because no one wants to eat it.
I agree. Pepper. Miss Pepper.
Pepper Daddy.
Pepper Daddy. Miss Pepper over here.
Pepper.
Those who know me love pepper. Yes. So we have garlic, minced. She very well. She did a good job mincing her garlic. And then peppercorn. She doesn't like peppercorn. I don't like peppercorn. However, I don't know any adobo that doesn't have peppercorn.
It's like a rite of passage to have peppercorn. To bite it while you're eating. So that's how you know you got good adobo, okay?
She told me that. I'm like, why is that so accurate?
That's when you know it's good.
That's when you know it's good. One ingredient that's missing, and that is per hour.
I'm sorry.
Miss Mia Nicolette over here. She doesn't like bay leaves, so laurel leaves. Doesn't matter if you don't like the bay leaves, it's fine. Kayo naman kakain, so pakilam natin, diba? You start eating it. But it does bring in a strong aroma or flavor. People hate biting into it too if people forget to remove them.
Yeah.
So we don't have a laurel leaves. Again, don't come for us.
So is that
Good
the
choice.
same? Is that bay leaves?
Mhm.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Because I grew up, it's like laurel. That's what
Daong laurel. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
It was too strong for me. I kind of like my adobo a little sweeter. So yeah.
Good job, guys. Ay, hello, brown sugar. Not in the picture, but there is brown sugar. We add brown sugar as desired, or to
Or
taste.
to taste.
To taste. Okay, so
Nervous, but to taste.
a lot of us Filipinos don't measure, but for you guys, I'm gonna try my best to measure for you. So have your 1/3 cup, your 1 tablespoon, and your 1 cup. Your measuring cups ready, and your tablespoon ready.
And then you can just adjust, you know? Yeah.
One last tip, we are handling chicken kasi na-request ng ating Miss Mia over here. Be very careful when you're handling chicken. Syempre, salmonella, just be very aware. Sanitation and safety is the key, always. So, I'm giving this to her. This is what she's using, and I'm making sure she doesn't touch our raw chicken.
No touching.
Okay.
Okay. So how much chicken did we get again? It's like half a pound?
Yeah,
Okay,
half a pound. We're gonna marinate this and let it sit for 20 minutes. But let's start with, grab your 1/3 cup.
1/3 cup.
Lagay tayo ng ating soy
Ooh,
sauce.
soy
Here,
sauce.
pour it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, another tip.
Nervous.
I know. Another tip, guys. When you're pouring or measuring, don't ever do it on top of. Yeah.
Oh,
it
so
here, I
we
don't
can
mind.
do it on the counter.
Yeah, at least sa counter pupunta.
Okay, you're right. Okay, that mistake number 1.
No, it's okay.
Don't do it on top.
Okay, 1/3 cup, and then
Oh, 1/3.
suka. 1/3 cup. Yun na.
Oh,
Yun na
okay,
muna. Oo,
okay,
yun na
okay.
muna.
Mhm.
Very quick to get it really salty. diba?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
And then another 1/3 cup of suka.
Oh, that's
Quite
the
on
rice.
set, please, rice. Thank you.
All right. Vinegar.
And then I would suggest, let's put 2 tablespoons of vinegar pa.
Oh, 2
So it's not, ako hindi ako 1:1, you guys, ha?
Oh,
Hindi. Kasi some people do
interesting.
1:1.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have fun with it. Just
Guys, it's fun in the kitchen. That's why, ito
no
yung,
pressure.
exactly. That's why a lot of people like her, sige, multitasking tayo, guys.
Yes.
So a lot of people like me over here, the reason why they do get intimidated is kasi nape-pressure sila. Now really, guys, I think mas nakaka-pressure baking. That's why I try to stay away.
Oh,
Cooking, you can adjust as you go. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun.
Okay, yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. And then, so we have, I think we did what? 10 cloves of garlic minced?
Yeah, I was gonna keep going.
We'll do mga half nito.
Half? Okay.
Half lang.
5 cloves.
Yeah.
In your marinade.
There you go.
Just a little more.
Perfect. And then, pepper. This,
Pepper.
I thought the ground pepper. But, ground pepper.
Ground pepper. Ooh.
Black pepper. Hindi white, black. Okay? Black pepper.
Don't have a heavy hand. 'Cause
Nope.
Recently, I had a heavy hand with salt.
Oh no!
It was pretty salty fries.
Oh no!
Okay.
Sige pa girl, don't be shy.
Okay,
So,
I'm still a little shy right now.
so this time she's eyeing the pepper.
Okay.
Kasi, I mean, guys, it's pepper, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you can add along later if you feel like.
Yes. And we also have
too
peppercorn.
much.
So, konti pa. Konti na lang.
Okay, a little more.
Yan. For good measure. Okay, perfect. With your tongs, go ahead and halo-halo.
Halo.
Halo-halo. Ikot-ikot mo lang ng konti. Siguraduhin mo lang, everything gets...
Everything gets some
Kahit
pepper,
papaano.
some garlic, some.
Let me borrow?
Sorry, I'm a little
No,
shy.
no, it's okay. Nahiya pa si ate. Very gentle siya sa
Very
chicken.
gentle.
So now what we're gonna do is let this sit, marinate lang natin. About 20 minutes. You
20
could do
minutes.
for I think for kahit overnight you guys pwede. But for now, we'll just do 20 minutes.
Okay.
Kasi we're titled tomorrow. We wanna eat
Yeah,
tonight.
we wanna
diba?
eat tonight.
So okay, you guys. So we'll be back.
See ya in 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay.
Marinate in the fridge.
Marinate in the fridge.
So while we're waiting, we can do a little chit chat, you know.
Okay.
What is your favorite recipe that you've made so far on Cooking with Kikay? Honestly, I really love the longanisa pasta. Oh my god. I just had to throw that in there.
I am so happy. I think that's very close to my heart because that's my first episode.
Yes.
So then
I have chills.
Oh, you're so cute. Probably the longanisa pasta because it's something I just came up with. I was like sleeping in the pagising, oh my gosh, I have an idea in the middle of the night. I'm like, I have to make it happen before I forget it.
I know, and she gave me a to-go box. Gian brought it home. I was like,
oh, yay.
oh, it was so good. I ate it like after work. It was like 8 in the morning. How you doing?
In general?
Yeah, mentally.
She has to get in there.
Emotionally, with the whole quarantine.
Emotionally, hindi pa pwede yan. Emotionally.
Oh, yeah.
I think everyone's coping
Right.
in their own ways.
Yeah.
I think we're blessed that we found a huge platform to cope. To cope in, pero with like a great support system.
Right,
That's a
right.
huge, parang a massive reach. You know, so you're getting support from a huge network.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I think that's one thing. Kaya stop feeling like we're so blessed that we're touching people that we haven't heard from a while. We've never heard from.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I think, that sense, I just feel blessed. I just count my blessings every day.
Yeah, that's good.
And I take it day by day.
Yeah,
Yun ang
honestly.
girl. Yun ang aking goal. 2021. I'm such an overthinker.
Overthinker.
Overthinkers. Girl.
Day by day.
2021. Take it day by day.
So, as an extrovert, how has quarantine like affected you? Cause you know these Sagittariuses, like they love being, or at least the Sagittarius I know. Yeah.
And you're surrounded by a few, huh?
Yes.
You're
The
attracted.
closest people to me are Sagittarius.
I know.
I know.
Hi, I know. I miss you, girl. My co-Sag.
Shout out.
Shout out.
My dad. Yeah. And then you.
Oh, I made the list. How do I? It was hard, I think, in the beginning. I have the weird ability to keep myself busy, even when I'm cooped up in like one space. However, that was working well in the beginning, and then my husband started picking up shifts. He's so exhausted, even when he's off.
Yeah.
Even when he's off, he's tired. So then the only person I really get to hang out with. I really can. My baby Summer, my puppy. Well, not much of a puppy anymore. But the only person that I can hang out with is never really there. So that's when it hit me. I'm like, fudge. You know, like, man, that's hard.
Yeah.
So, like, your friendship, guys. Sana, if you've never watched a friendship episode, like what she said, really, there are ways.
This one.
Yeah. Oh, right here. Maybe she'll put right here. But like she said, there are ways now, if anything, you're more motivated to reach out to people. And when there's a will, there's a way, you guys. Technology, diba? I just FaceTimed and WhatsApped all my sisters as much as I can, my friends. Phone calls became a thing for me. Never like phone calls, but it became a thing because I miss people's voices. So that's the closest I can get to, like, you know,
yeah.
physical. Yeah.
Does that like give you energy?
So I was gonna bring that up. So like she said, mga extroverts, we get energy from other people.
Right.
Diba?
Yeah.
So yes, meron time na para I'm so drained. I'm like, I'm so bored. I'm gonna. Oh my god. I'm like, you're like, what else to do? Wala na akong magagawa. Nalinis ko na. I flipped my home. Everything's clean. Like, what else can I do? What I would do, I would like, Ate Aina, can I just talk to you and just like, I'm really drained. Like, I need something, connection. I need some like interaction with someone.
Yeah.
Now it just became more intentional.
Right.
They're reaching out, reconnecting. It's just more intentional now.
Because like you need to set that time, you know, because you're gonna be like, well, like me, I'm more of an introvert, so I'm totally fine.
Yeah, that's
by
what I'm
myself.
saying. If I wanna reach out to, let's say, Mia, I know for a fact na I have to reach out because I'm the extrovert, which is fine.
I mean, not that I don't.
No, no. I'm sorry. It came out really bad. No, I mean like, yung moments ako, if I ever wanna connect with you at that certain point in time where I'm like, oh my god, I'm so drained. I can just be sitting and waiting, thinking Mia's gonna reach out to me. No, I have to make the move.
Right.
Okay. Diba? Ako ni mauna, like, then I'll reach out.
Yeah.
Extroverts, be intentional. Just reach out. But no, everyone's been doing so great. You've been doing so well reaching out to all your friends and family.
You.
So I think,
Thank
start
you.
to kami.
Thank you. I mean, like, not gonna lie, quarantine, I was just like, yes, finally. I don't have to cancel plans because they're just canceled already.
That's like my husband. Oh, you're so really?
But that's when I started getting interested. I'm like, maybe, you know, I gotta eat. I
gotta meet people. I gotta eat.
You know, I can't go out and be like, well, I'm just gonna get food. I gotta figure out somehow. So I was like, well, I have this kitchen and no one's gonna tell me anything. You know, I have this space, and I feel like I let go of the pressure at that point. You know, I'm like, I'm the only one feeding myself, so if it's bad, it's bad.
Oh my gosh, you know what I realized? You finding out your coping mechanisms, like they all came from you. But I feel like in order to get the cooking with Kikay and finding like, oh, that's my coping, that's how I can cope with just like what's going on in the world. My sisters got involved. I reached out to my sisters, but people like you, you thrive in being alone, and so even when you're trying to find like your how you cope with everything around you, you still internalize and do it yourself. Where you're like, Ate, what do you think? Okay, like, I'm like, does this sound good? What do you think?
That's an interesting observation. I've never actually thought of it that way.
It's fascinating that they feel their lowest, like I said, feel their lowest when they're alone, and they feel really sad. Some of them do get depressed when they're alone. And then they deal with that by themselves. And then, but in order to get out of that funk, is what I was saying, they take themselves out of it. Like Mia, she got herself out of the funk by, you know what, I'm gonna bake on my own, by myself, perfect some, recipes by myself. And that will make me feel good. And it made her feel good. But for people like me, like I told her, when I was so down alone, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this quarantine thing anymore. I reached out to my sisters and like, hey, so want to do the YouTube thing? Like, I really need something else. It's like, sure. Like, okay, but can you help me out? You know, like, can you make this a thing? I need interaction. But for people like her, like, so independent, it's like internal work all the time.
Then sometimes that's my demise too, because I internalize everything that I'm like, I kind of have a tendency to explode sometimes. You know? So, yeah.
But now, checking the time, I think we're good to go.
Oh, it's good to go. This is why this is my first episode, because food.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. And with me.
Yes, duh.
So, we're gonna go ahead and grab the chicken. Now we're here. Our angle's different. We have a different perspective.
Turn
it on. Medyo mga taasan natin, mga high. Mga ganyan. Okay na yan. 5. Let it warm up a bit, and then heat up a bit, and then let's grab the mantika. Do you see the mantika?
Yeah,
it says mantika.
Isn't that cool? Oil.
Mantika. Okay.
It's hot enough now.
Okay. Now let's add about a couple tablespoons. Tignan natin.
Like that?
Mga ganyan. Okay. Yes, like that. So kind of like that.
You kind of swirl it like just 3 times or something.
There you go. That works too. That's a measurement, right?
Yeah.
3 swirls. 3 swirls. Okay.
Okay, let it heat up again.
We have to make sure oil is hot because then we're going to be cooking chicken. But for now, we're just going to let it cook maybe a minute for each side to go for now. We're ready, you guys.
Oh my gosh, look at this tool. So if you're afraid of like frying stuff, where do you get this?
Oh my gosh, probably Asian store.
Asian store.
We're going for it.
Oh wow, look at that.
So we're only gonna do about a minute each side, on each side of the chicken. The drumstick. There you go. Don't crowd.
Don't crowd.
I don't know if you watched one of the episodes. Sabi ko, guys, kung ang couple, they need space. But yung ating niluluto, they need space, okay?
I think that's one of my like biggest mistakes because I just want everything to cook already.
Right. Yeah, no, especially with meat, mga ganito, don't overcrowd because you're not gonna cook evenly.
There you go. Oh, because it's not gonna cook evenly.
Yeah, so right now I have about 5 drumsticks for now, and then we'll just keep cooking as we go.
It's my turn. I don't know why I just get like so jumpy doing this stuff. I can't help it.
The fact that you're covering your face, it's like the best thing.
Ah, it hurts, yo.
It really hurts.
It hurts. So don't crowd it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Too hot.
You're good, you're good. Ate, ganyan ka daw. Yan.
Oh!
Kasi when it's there, it will hit your face pa rin, diba?
That's so dumb. I didn't think about that. Cover the pan.
Kulang pen. Dalawa ka pang...
So it doesn't go everywhere.
Yeah, actually, I would use para sa
Okay.
Ay, sige, ito pa, ito pa. One more.
Okay.
There you go. Very well.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Don't make yourself funny, you're covering your face.
Because if you cover the pan, you don't get anywhere else.
Yep.
Because I've been getting my arm.
Oh no. Here, tayo pa.
Yeah.
Sarap.
So you don't really let it cook all the way. Yeah, just like a minute each side. Because we're gonna let it cook.
Longer in the sauce for about 25 minutes, at least 25 minutes. Okie dokie. There you go.
Okay.
So now we're lowering our heat. Let's lower our heat to about like medium. And then we add more oil. Swirl, swirl, swirl.
1, 2.
Perfect. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
Okay. Mainit na yung pan natin, so you don't
Yeah,
have to
sorry,
wait too long. We have our leftover garlic. Here.
Garlic. Oh.
I anticipate because it's garlic.
I know, right? I do love the smell of
Ah, me too.
sauteed garlic.
You're gonna have to act fast. Now, after this,
Act
go
fast.
ahead and pour your marinade before you burn up, you know?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Pour.
There you go. Beautiful. Miss Mia Nicolette Vlogs. What are you doing now? Ano na to?
I am stirring
What are you stirring?
the marinade
The marinade.
with some sauteed garlic.
Perfect.
And you just kind of let it simmer.
Yes, but actually before that, let's go ahead and add your peppercorn.
Peppercorn.
I'll let you measure it
Okay.
however much you want.
Okay. Maybe like 2 taps.
Okay, that's good. Next, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Perfect. Add like a cup and a half of just water.
1.
1. Perfect.
1. There we
Perfect.
go.
Now we have the water and then mix mo ng konti, just a little bit.
Stir, stir.
Okay, and then we're gonna let it simmer for about 5 minutes and hopefully it thickens up.
All right.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we've had our sauce sitting for a few minutes now, and then
Yes.
we can finally add
The chicken.
the chicken.
We're putting all of them now.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. Look at
Oh,
that.
I'm hungry now.
Me too.
So now we have all the drumsticks in our pot, and now all we have to do is wait till for about 25 minutes at least. With chicken, we have to make sure that cooked siya. Talaga. Talaga, girl.
Super cooked.
Super cooked.
Oh.
Yeah, so the sauce nag-thicken na, starting to thicken. I like that. We're gonna flip the drumsticks. We are about 15 minutes in to the cooking process. We're gonna let this sit for another 10 minutes and then
10
we check
minutes.
again.
So, some adobos, they have boiled eggs. So we boiled some eggs. All right, and it's done.
Yay! Almost.
Almost.
What else are we gonna add?
We're gonna add some eggs.
So now we just add our hard-boiled eggs into our finished adobo, and we kind of just like carefully stir them in, and then we're done.
And then we're done.
And then we can eat. At this point, we have the flame turned off, because we're done na naman.
Coat that egg, you know.
Oh my, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Comment down below, you guys, if this looks amazing.
This looks so good right now.
1 cup of rice, you guys.
Yes.
And then,
Yeah.
and syempre, 1 egg.
1 egg.
Oh, diba?
Right.
And of course, what do you have to do?
Sabaw.
Sabaw on the rice.
Yes.
Yeah, masarap. You have to, you guys. If you don't, it's just wrong. You're just gonna be missing out.
You have to coat
Yeah.
that rice, you know.
Woo!
Yum.
Time to eat. proud of yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, was it easy?
It was pretty easy actually, not gonna lie. I psyched myself out.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw my parents make it, so I thought it was difficult. I don't know.
Diba? But wasn't it easy?
It's pretty easy.
Her cooking, you guys. She did it. I'm ready to. I'm excited to taste your cooking, my love. Cheers!
Cheers! Wow.
You can taste more. Your sauce is good.
Yeah?
Really good.
Oh, thank you.
It's so good.
Thank you. Wow. I can make this now.
Yeah? Can you really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I have the ingredients at home, but like, I never had the confidence to. But now, I feel empowered. Thank you, Jen.
Busy. You're welcome. Thank you. You should come more often. Someone can cook for me naman.
You gotta do my sign off. Till next time! Hey. Bye, guys!
I don't know if I did it right.
Bye! It's okay.
Thank you. I had fun, love. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna eat.
Yeah. Bye!
Even if you brush your teeth, it stays.
Oh,
with you.
God.
Oh, God. Stop! Ew!
Breathe. Okay. I've never heard anyone laugh